This is SCP Radio Network, coming to you live from Skylab Studios. Up next is the Super Tejano Friday Show with your host, DJ Fluffy.
All right, once again, this is your boy, DJ Fluffy, coming to you from the Skylab Studios here on SCP Radio. And this time we do got Miss Brandy G in the house. She's getting situated. She's getting her stuff ready. So she'll be on in a few minutes. But just want to let y'all know that if y'all want to call in and talk to her, numbers call in is 832-910-7727. That's the number to call in, talk to her, ask any questions. Or if you don't want to call in, you can do the chat room. You can go to www.scpradio.com. And matter of fact, we're also streaming live. You can go on that website and you can see the streaming that will be. You see everything that's going on in here. You'll be able to see Brandy and all that kind of stuff. Everybody, all the guests in here. Or you can even join the chat room at the same website. Go to the chat room and you can request any songs from our special guest, DJ Rodman, Houston's Tejano DJ in the house.
Oh, no man.
So like I said, Brandy is in the house already. She's just getting situated, so she'll be on in a few minutes. We're going to let her relax and get comfortable and get ready to go.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, if you wanna see what's going on, if you can't make it out, we are streaming it live. Go to www.scpradio.com, or like I said, you can join the chat room also. But we also be having some more people coming in. They're coming in slowly right now. But we also got some more special guests coming in. We have Houston's very own the bad boy of Tejano music, Mr. Jesse Camacho, will be in the house also doing this. We also gonna have Las Phoenix coming in. And we also might be stopping by. Ms. Brandy G from the Gavilanes might be stopping by to look at this release music video.
Oh yeah,
Brandy G's first video, and we're gonna have the exclusive here. We're gonna be the first one showing it to our guests here, and then I think tomorrow Brandy's dad will be posting it on Facebook for everybody to see on YouTube. Like I said, we've seen it already, and it's a great video. It's telling a story, and that kind of stuff, so it's a real good video. So, we're excited for it, and I know Brandy's excited about it all, about it also. But this time we're going to keep on going with a little bit more of something with our special guest DJ Rodman. Take it away. All right, once again, this is your boy, DJ Fluffy, here at Skylab Studios with SCP Radio. And our guest DJ tonight, Mr. DJ Rodman in the house. Doing a good job with the music videos. Also in the house, we got the one and only Miss Brandy G. Say hi, Miss Brandy. Woo! And actually, you know what? Go ahead and wait to the camera. You got people looking at you right now. So once again, like I said, we are streaming this interview tonight live. Just go to www.scpradio.com and you'll be able to see it there. And also at that website, you're able to join our chat room. But like I said, also, you can call in at 832-910-7727. All right. So if y'all want to talk to Brandy, she is in the house. Brandy, we're going to say right now, Brandy is actually the first artist that's come here already her fourth time here in the studio. She got the record right now. I think we're going to get a bigger door, for Brandy. This is Brandy on there. That's it. But Brandy, welcome back. You're debuting your first music video. Tell us how you feel.
I feel excited, and I hope that I make more videos because it was really exciting to make this one, especially with my dad and telling a story. And at first it was confusing because we did different parts that weren't going along with the song in the right order. But then I saw the video and it were in the right order, and it was just amazing. So I love it.
Good job. So actually, it was confusing for you, right? Because I think y'all were doing it like in parts.
Yeah. And
you were like, "What's going on? This ain't part of the video. This ain't the right step."
Yeah, because there was a video or a part where I was praying, and that wasn't until the end of the song. And then there was a part where I was just sitting down, and my parents were talking, and that wasn't until the middle of it. And we did that part in the beginning of when we were filming it. So it was really confusing. I was like, what are we doing? So,
Now in your words, how do you feel about the video? How do you, now that you went through it, it took you a couple months maybe to do it, because I'm pretty sure it was in steps. How does it feel now that, because you've seen it already, have you?
Yeah.
So how do you feel seeing that video and you being on there?
Well, I was sleeping and my mom came in. She was like, Brandy, 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 wake up. The music video's already out. I'm like, really? You have to wake me up. And you couldn't wake me up until I was up. And then I saw it and I was like, I was really tired. So I didn't really see it clearly. And then I saw it again and I was shocked because it's just, I can't believe that that's me. Like, it's so surprising to see that I'm trying to make my dream come true and I'm finally letting that happen now that I have a music video. So I was really surprised and happy at the same time.
There you go. Now I know that song. You liked that song when you first came in here. You know that was a song that you were pushing. Dance with my father.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm glad that you made that video with that song because that was the song that describes Brandy when you came in here. That was the song that you were promoting and you were pushing. And now that you did your first music video, it's one of the songs that that we knew you by. That's my father. So glad you did that. But just a little recap on Brandy. Brandy came in here, I think like this is her fourth time coming in. And when she came in here, we told her that we're going to help her out as much as we can. And that's what we're doing. We told her if she went out to fanfare that we'll get on the stage, and we got on the stage. She showed up, she came up and, it felt good, that she saw us and she came running up to the stage, gave us all three of us a hug. And then she was there at the right time, at the right place because it just happened that we were on the Elsa Foundation stage. And an artist hadn't showed up. She was having some problems with her, wardrobe then and there. And we had to get somebody on stage. And I just told Brandon right there, you ready? Let's go. And she was like, what do you mean am I ready? I said, I told you if you got here, I was going to put you on stage. And, her dad was on the ball. Dad, I need my music. The dad got the music out of his bag, gave it to the DJ. And by the time she was up there, she did 2 songs. And hopefully, next year she's gonna go back up there and she'll be doing a whole complete set, of her album. So she's experienced that already, the little bit of the fanfare and all that going on, so like I said, that's really, really good. Now, what do your friends think about your video? Have any of your friends seen the video?
No, and I told them I have a surprise coming after Friday. They're like, what is it? What is it? And they keep on guessing and they're nowhere near close. So after today, or if they watch right now, then I'm going to be like, surprise. And then they're just like, because they listen to Dance with My Father, a video that my mom made. And they're like, I listen to it over and over. I just love when you sing that you have a unique voice. And so I want to know what they're going to be like, because this is like, it's confusing, but I know that they'll love it and they'll be surprised.
Well, like I said, it's a nice song. We seen the video already. We had the privilege of seeing the video, I think, before anybody else. And it's telling a story. She's there. She's in the video. She's telling a story. Her mom and dad in the background. They're the ones, they're also in the video. They're doing the dancing and all that. So it's a really good song that she picked. It's a slow song, but like I said, if you look at it, it is telling a story, and if you follow it, you'll understand what the story's about. So I mean, it's a really good video. So just so everybody knows right now, also Brandy G, she was in her school as her school dance, from school, and that's to show you how dedicated she is. She left this dance and she came straight over here. Her dad was rushing around where he made sure get her on time. So like I said, we're glad to have you here. And like I said, and if anybody's out there listening right now, her dad gave us 2 DVDs, and then Brandy's gonna autograph, and we're gonna get those out tonight. If you want to be one of the first ones to have actually a DVD of the Dance with My Father video, you can let's say we do the first caller for right now, and then we'll do another later on. So the first caller that calls in to 832-910-7727. and tells us, say something to Brandy, tell her hi. She will autograph you the CD, and we'll make sure that we get it to you. But first caller that calls in to 832-910-7727 will win a DVD of Brandy G's first musical video, Dance with My Father. And like I said, we've seen it. It's a great video. You'll like it. And also, like I said, we are streaming live. You can go to www.scpradio.com. and you can see everything there. We're also going to be showing the video. So, if you were not able to make it out here, but you want to see it, we will be streaming that video around around 10:30. We'll be showing the video. Like I said, we're still waiting on a couple more guests. We want to make sure everybody's here. And once you see it, hey, give us a call. Brandy will be here till about 11, maybe 12, 1. The food runs out or whenever she wants to go home. She'll be here. If you want to give us a call back and you see the video, give us some feedback. She would love to get some feedback on the video. Like I said, this is her first video that she's done. So all feedback is welcome, So give us a call. With that being said, we're gonna keep on going with a little bit more music right now by our special guest DJ Rodman. So DJ Rodman, you got something for us right now?
Yes, sir. Sure do.
All right, here we go. Hello, this is DJ Fluffy. Who's calling?
It's Kathy.
Jackie, where are you calling from, Jackie?
No, it's Kathy. Kathy Campos Castillo.
Oh, Kathy. Okay. You related to Brandy?
Yes, I am.
All right. Where are you calling
I
us
just
from?
wanted to say hello and that we're very proud of her.
Well, talk to Brandy. She's here, Brandy.
Hello.
Hi, Brandy.
Hey,
Just calling to
Kathy.
say that we're very proud of you. It's Kathy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, tell us, how are you related to Brandy?
I'm the tia.
You're the tia. Well, tia, since we got you on the line, why don't you tell us something about Brandy? Tell us something that about your niece. Okay, if you can, please lower your radio a little bit so you can so you won't get that feedback.
Okay.
But
Okay. Sorry.
All right. So if you can, give us tell us something about Brandy. Tell us a little bit something about her.
Well, she's a beautiful, fine artist. And we're very proud of her.
Now, now, how does she act when she's around family? She's out there, with her friends and all that. How does she act?
Oh, she's very sweet and kind.
She's very
humble.
Right? Very humble.
Very humble, yes.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in. Like I said, anything else you want to let Brandy know?
Just that we love her and good luck with everything.
I love you too, and thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, thank you.
Bye.
Good
luck.
Thank you very much for the support.
You're welcome. Am I the first caller?
Yes, you are. Well,
So do I get a CD?
You sure do. Are you watching it on our live stream?
I am.
Well, let me see. Brandy, say hi to your tia, Brandy.
Hi.
Can you see Brandy?
Bye.
Yeah, you can see in there. Actually, yes, you are the first caller. We'll get your information down, and we'll make sure you get the DVD. You are the first caller, like I said. I was just waiting for you to say something, and I said you had to say that you wanted a DVD. So, all right.
Yay.
All right. So you got a DVD. We'll make sure. Where you located at? Where are you from?
Houston, Texas.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll make sure Bobby gives it to you. We got him here. We'll make sure he gives you the CD. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Once again, this is your boy DJ Fluffy coming to you live from Skylab Studios here on SCP Radio. Once again, we had our first caller already coming in. Like I said, if you want to call in a few minutes, we're going to do another DVD giveaway. Like I said, nobody has seen the music video from Brandy yet. So like I said, we are going to be playing it here, or like I said, around 10:30, and you will be able to, if you're listening in and you want to see it, we are streaming live right now. You can go to www.scpradio.com and you can see the stream there. Matter of fact, we'll get Brandy to wave right now. She's right here ready. Wait, say hi, Brandy. Like I said, we're all saying hi right now. There she goes. So, or like I said, or you can call in 832-910-7727 if you want to talk to Brandy and you want to ask her a question. Or even if you want to request a song, we got special guest DJ in tonight. We got Houston Tejano DJ Rodman. He's the one providing the entertainment tonight here. Like I said. So, we also want to send a special shout out. We got another special guest in the studio. They're showing their support for Ms. Brandy. We got the one and only Houston's Tejano bad boy, Mr. Jesse Camacho in the studio. Welcome, Mr. Jesse. Thank you for coming out and showing the support. Like I said, around 10:30, we're gonna be showing the video, and after the video, we're gonna be talking about it, and we're gonna be giving some feedback on it. Like I said, this is her first video. She is excited about this, and but Brandy, how long have you been doing at it already? Doing with the singing, going at it full blast?
Probably about since I was 4.
It's 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And like I said, and let me remind you, she's still going to school. She's still doing her things, and she's doing what she loves, which is singing. But I know Brandy. The last couple times she came, she will give us a couple of songs in Spanish. Uh, I'm not gonna put her on the spot today because I'm gonna tell you what I follow Brandy. I want to see what she's doing, and she's been practicing on some Spanish music. So if anybody has sees her on Facebook, she has been practicing on it, and I'm gonna let her right now. Next time that we have her come out, I'm gonna hopefully she'll have a full Spanish song that she can sing for us.
Yes, I will. That's actually the next song that we're probably gonna record is a Spanish song, since I don't have that on my CD yet. So we've been practicing and practicing and practicing, and the song is called Duele. So I'm really excited to have a Spanish song.
And when she says she's been practicing, I know she has because like I said, I see her, she's on there, and that's what I seen about Brandy. That when she says she's gonna do something, she gets determined and she goes for it. She goes all all out for it. But I know that she also got to do things around the house.
Yeah.
I know mom and dad are strict. I know they are, right, mom? Right? Yeah, mom was shaking her head saying, "Yeah, she does." And I'm pretty sure if she doesn't do what she needs to be done, I'm pretty sure they punish her. And I bet you one of the things. I know daddy's going like this right now, and that means la chancla. Everybody knows about the chancla here. So, but I know. I know there's a way they can get there. Oh, you don't want to do that? You know what? You're not gonna be no singing. We're gonna take singing away from me. And I bet you that'll hurt you like crazy, huh? If they take that away from me.
Yes, very.
Oh wow. Okay. But now that you've been to fanfare, Brandy, and now that you did this, you finally got this thing done. Now you say you are gonna be working on another CD.
Yeah.
Now is that CD gonna be all Spanish or is it gonna be English and Spanish? In there.
I think I'm gonna have English and Spanish to have just a little bit of mix, because I don't know, I like to be unique, so I just want to have a bit of both in one. So we'll just hope and pray.
Well, now last time you came out, so we also mentioned about you and your dad doing like a little duet. How's that going?
Yeah. Well, we're actually starting to think outside the box, and then soon we're going to be writing, and we're going to do a duet. And once we finish that, we're going to get in the studio and sing, and then we're going to see where that takes us from there.
Now that you said writing, do you right now at this time have you written any songs, or are you like just starting? Or
I've thought about writing my ideas down, but then some more ideas come to me, and it's just like I will have time to write them down. And usually when I have a beat or a line for my lyrics, I write them down, and then I look back at them, and then I try and fill it more. So that's how I can create my song. But right now I don't have a full one, so it's just the beginning.
Well, that's how a song comes about. I got musician friends that they walk around with the recorder in their pocket, and then they're walking around, and all of a sudden they pull it out and start recording on it, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" It came to my mind, and I'll use it later. And eventually, they're sitting maybe in the middle of the night, and they pull all the notes down and put this part here, that part there, and by the time you know it, you got a song. So that's the way to do it. You write your stuff down, and then eventually you use it later and mix it here with another piece and another piece there, and you come up with your song. So that's good that you're doing that. That's very good. But at this time we're gonna keep on going with a little bit more. Like I said, we will be playing the video at around 10:30. Matter of fact, about 10:15, we're gonna do the other giveaway for the DVD. Like I said, this is the first time nobody has ever had this DVD. She's premiering it here at SCP Radio. With the DJ Fluffy show. And like I said, if you want, like I said, around 10:15, 10:30, we're gonna play the video for everybody to see it here. 10:15, if you're the fifth caller, to call in at 832-910-7727 and say, I want Brandy G's music video, you'll win the DVD, and we'll make sure we get it to you. She is gonna autograph it. So it will be autographed, and actually you'll be the first person that has this DVD. But after tomorrow, everybody will be able to see it. They're going to post it on all the social media, Facebook, YouTube, and they're going to put it out there for everybody to see. So like I said, it is a real nice song. It's Dancing with My Father. Like it is a story she's talking about, and it's about her dad and her mama in the DVD also. So make sure you call in. Fifth caller to call in at team 15 832-910-7727 will win the DVD. And if you want to see the DVD while we play it, make sure you join in on our live stream at www.scpradio.com, or even join the chat room. Send us a chat. If you want to talk to Brandy G, or you want to send a special request for a song to our DJ in the house, DJ Rodman, send it on through and we'll be glad to play it. All right, DJ Rodman, you ready?
Yes, sir. Here we go. Con la sombra.
Here we go. All right, this is your boy DJ Fluffy. Who's calling?
Juanita.
Juanita?
Yeah.
That name sounds familiar.
Brandy's aunt.
Brandy's aunt. I knew that name sounded familiar from somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, you're here with Brandy. You can talk to Brandy. Brandy, say hi to your tia.
Hi, Tia.
Brandy,
Yes.
love you, miss you.
I love and miss you too.
I can't wait to see the video.
So, are you seeing us on the live stream?
I am.
Brandy.
I see Joanna over there in the corner with Bobby.
Brandy, stand up, Brandy. Brandy, sit up. There you go. They're seeing you.
Tell her to,
Oh,
oh yeah.
Well, what do you want to say to Brandy?
That I'm proud of her and she's doing an amazing job.
thank you.
Yeah, she is doing an amazing job. She's doing in a way more than an amazing job. She's doing I'll say a great job, an excellent job.
Yep.
So she's coming a long way. She's coming along from the very first time when she came in here. She was a very shy. We can barely get her to even get on the
I
mic.
know, that's what I was surprised.
Now, man, she comes in here like, okay, I own this place. This is my place. This is my turn. She gets up here and she's ready to go. So
Yeah.
We can see a big difference from her. And we're proud of her. She's doing a good job.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to tell her that, and I see Rob man right there. Tell him I said what's up.
There he is. He's waving back at you. There he is. But thank you for calling in and thank you for supporting Brandy. So like I said, about 10:30, we're gonna be playing the video. So if you haven't seen it, get ready because it's gonna be an exciting time for her.
Alrighty, thank y'all.
All right, well, thank you for calling. We're gonna keep on going. DJ Rodman, take it away.
Bye.
All right, once again, this is your boy DJ Fluffy coming to you live from the Skylab Studios here on SCP Radio. And we got the one and only Miss Brandy G here in the studio. She's gonna be doing her release of her first music video, which I know she's very proud of. We got a lot of people here in the studio here. We got her parents here. We got her we got Mr. Jessica Macho in the house. So all our guests, why don't you make a little noise for Brandy G here, huh? There we go. That's how it's done here in the studio. We always having a good time. It's a family atmosphere here. You see Mr. Bobby in the background on the screen. He's doing the peace sign back there. You can tell he's enjoying himself and everything, having a good time. That's what it is. We're all here to have a good time. But at the same time, we're here, for Brandy. She's doing her first music video, release. Us here at SCP Radio, like I said, we're very proud of you. We've seen you grown. Like I said, when the first time you came in here, so quiet, so shy. Your dad had to push you up here on the table to get you to talk. And and now, like I said, fourth time being back here. Now it's like she owns this place. This is my time. You brought me in here. It's my show. So I'm taking over. So glad to see that. So Brandy, but before we play your video, we're gonna play in a few minutes. We got another DVD that we're gonna give out. Let's say the fifth caller, but let's say the next two people that call in, we got two DVDs left that we're gonna give out. Next people that calls in 832-910-7727 will win the DVD autographed by Brandy. If the line's busy, you can even go to the chat room. If you go to the chat room and you say, "Hey, line's busy, I want a DVD," we'll give it to you that way also. But if you want to do that, you get to go to www.scpradio.com. Go to the chat room and say, "I want Brandy," Brandy's DVD, and we'll be glad to give you the last. We got two left. So the first one that calls in or goes in the chat room and lets us know, we'll make sure we give them to you. We'll get the information and we'll hand them over to you. Like I said, we said about 10:30. Miss Brandy, are you ready for the release of the video?
I am so ready.
You're so
I'm
ready.
excited.
You're excited. I can see it in your face. I can see it. I can see that you're anxious. You're ready to go. Like I said, but before we do that, like I said, after tonight, she will be posting it. She will be posting it on her Facebook page. Her dad will be posting it on YouTube. You can be putting it on her page, Mr. Bobby, and your page also. So you can go to her Facebook page. She'll have it on her page, on Mr. Bobby Castillo's page also, on YouTube. They'll be posting videos. Matter of fact, I think maybe after midnight or first thing tomorrow morning. Okay, so maybe right after the show they're gonna start posting it. So, like I said, the people that are on there and they're seeing it, you can be able to see it for the first time. But then it'll be on social media. And like I said we've seen it already. It's a great video. We're very proud of Brandy. She's doing what she wanted to do. So hey, we can say it's the sky. The stars are the limit for you. You can go as far as you want to go. And what I see from you, you're gonna pass that. I can see some more great things from you. The only thing I'm gonna tell you is, don't forget where you come from, because the day you forget where you come from, that's when you start going down. That's what I say. But there's a lot of bands now out there that they forgot where they came from, and if you ask where they're at, they're no longer playing. But the bands that are around, they remember where they came from. They know who got them there, and they're still around and they're still playing and they're doing what they love, which is music. So, just a little advice: never forget where you come from. Stay the way you are. You're a very talented young lady, and just keep it that way and keep on doing what you love to do. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, like Jackie Mike, you got the video ready. We're about to release the video. We're going to show it to all our guests here, and once we do the video, we're going to have Mr. Jesse Camacho come up and give us his opinion, what he thinks about the video, give Brandy some advice. We'll get a little information from Mr. Jesse Camacho. He's been around the business for quite a bit. He's done videos, so that's why we invited some more guests, but apparently they got tied up, they couldn't make it out. But we're gonna give her some feedback, and people, if you're watching it out on the stream, we're gonna have the phone lines open. You can call in and you can tell us what you think about the video. Let Brandy know. She's welcome for feedback. So at this time, here we go. We're gonna release, and we're gonna let Miss Brandy introduce to y'all her first music video. So Miss Brandy, introduce your video, and we're gonna start playing it.
So this is my first music video called "Dance with My Father," and I hope you guys like it.
Here we go. Brandy G's music video, "Dancing with Her Father."
Back when I was a child, before life removed all the innocence, my father would lift me high and dance with my mother and me, and then spin me around till I fell asleep. Then up the stairs he would carry me, and I knew for sure I was loved. If I could get another chance, another walk, another dance with him, I'd play a song that would never ever end. How I love, love, love to dance with my father again. When I and my mother would disagree, to get my way, I would run from her to him. He'd make me laugh just to comfort me, yeah, yeah. And finally make me do just what my mama said. Later that night when I was asleep, he left $1 under my sheet. Never dreamed that he would would be gone from me. If I could steal one final glance, one final walk, one final dance with him, I'd play a song that would never ever end. 'Cause I love, love, love to dance with my father again. Sometimes I listen outside her door, and I'd hear how mama would cry for him. I pray for her even more than me. I pray for her even more than me. Ooh. I know I'm praying for much too much, but could you send back the only man she loved? I know you don't do it usually, but till Lord, she's dying to dance with my father again. Every night I fall asleep, and this is all I ever dream. Dance with my father again. Dance with my father again.
All right, let's give it up for Miss Brandy G. Wow. Look at that look on Brandy's face. You know, you can tell she's excited. She got some little tears in there, you know, and I know they're happiness. She's happy about it, you know. So all that hard work is working out. You know, it's paying off. Great video. At this time, you know, we got a special guest in the house. We got Mr. Jesse Camacho. If you don't mind, Mr. Jesse, come up to the table up here, and let's give it up for Mr. Jesse Camacho in the house. Thanks for coming out. You know,
Wow. First of all, thanks for having me here. Brandy, you sound amazing.
Thank you.
I can honestly tell you to your parents, congrats. The video is beautiful. I've been in this business for about 16, 17 years. I know, right? I was telling your dad right now, say her voice is so unique. You are the future of La Música Tejana. It's not just Tejano. Your voice is just, it doesn't have any limits. I wish you nothing but the best. You are the next big rising star of Houston, Texas. I wish you nothing but the best, and the video is amazing. Congrats.
Thank you.
okay. Well, Mr. Jesse, why don't you tell us a little bit of, a little bit of your background, where you come from, how you started in the music business also.
I started working with Q Productions when I was about 12 years old. I was working with Voltage Records. I remember just being, shy, being the little kid, and the first time I heard my song on the radio, I remembered crying and just telling my mom and my dad thank you, because without your parents, without having the love and support from your mom and your dad, it's very impossible. And I see your mom and your dad, they're backing you up 100%, and they believe in you. Not just because you have the talent, but I can see in your eyes. I mean, you're such an, by the way you were singing in the video, you mean every word that you sang. The whole entire time that I was hearing the song, I had goosebumps. And when I first started in this business, I remembered every time I would hear somebody sing, I would be like, well, I don't have any goosebumps, and honestly, I was almost in tears right now. I love my mom and my father very much. And for you to pay tribute to your father, who's very talented himself and very, very well recognized. The only thing I can really tell you is don't ever change. I see that you're still shy, and that's an amazing quality that I'm gonna tell you right now. When you start going out there and you meet different people, different groups, different artists, unfortunately, sometimes you meet artists that are not grounded. But I see in your eyes that you are this beautiful young lady that comes from a great family. And the only thing I could tell you is never change. Be who you are. Your parents have done an amazing job, and great song. You kick butt. I wish you nothing but the best, and I'm excited to hear more. I'm your big fan now. So on behalf of Jessica Macho, myself and my staff, you have our full support. Anything that you guys need, let us know, and we'll back you up 100%. You got it.
Thank you.
All right, let's give Mr. Jesse Camacho. Mr. Jesse, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks so
Thank
much
you.
for coming out and showing support. I call Mr. Jesse and I asked him, Mr. Jesse, I got this young lady coming in, man. I want you to come in, tell me what you think. And first thing, hey, no problem. I love to support, upcoming artists. And, it's good to have artists like Mr. Jesse that come out and show support and give you a little bit of advice. Like I said, he's been in it for quite a while. He's done music videos. Now, on this music video here, Mr. Jesse, you saw, what do you think about the video? How does the video come out? I mean,
honestly, it's honest, it's real, and that's one thing about a lot of people that unfortunately in this business, a lot of people they've forgotten where they come from and what's real. They focus on the expensive cars, expensive, clothing and expensive shoes, but this was very honest. This hits home. I did a song called Para Mi Madre for my mother, which is she's still with me. And the stories that I get from a lot of people that have lost their mom throughout the years, or we honor our mothers. This is an anthem for fathers, and I can honestly tell you that this is a big hit. I love the video. It's just honest, it's pure, and it's gonna take it to another level. Please don't stop. Continue working hard. I know your parents have worked very, very hard to make this video, and once again, congrats.
Thank you.
Sounds great.
there you heard it, Mr. Jesse Camacho. Thank you very much, Mr. Jesse, for your suggestions to her. Who knows? Maybe later on somewhere in one of his albums, maybe a little duet. You hear,
man, that would be an honor, man. I was telling her dad, she has such an amazing voice, very unique. It stands out. And that's one thing that a lot of people want to hear. You don't want to be a duplicate of nothing. You have your own style, your own look, and that's one thing that you want to continue with. So my advice as an artist is be yourself. Don't ever change. Be honest and follow your heart. And no matter what happens, I know you're going to go far, far. Trust me, you're going to go far. I know it because the whole entire time I had goosebumps. So you're going to go far. And I wish you nothing but the best. But my only advice that I can give you is keep smiling, keep being yourself, and never change.
There you go. Well, Mr. Jesse, thank you very much
God bless you.
for your comments. Also, at this time, let's give a round of applause to Brandy's parents. But she has the support of her dad and her mom. So I mean, trust me, I know it takes a lot. They're doing. I know her dad got a full-time job. Mom doing all that stuff. With the church, but keeping up with her, making sure she's doing what she's supposed to be doing. So she's backed up by 100% by her family, and that's what it takes. If you want to get this, you got to have the support of your family.
Oh yeah,
to keep on going. So Brandy, like I said, congratulations on your video. I know we try to have the phone was ringing while we were doing the interview. So if you called and we didn't answer, call us back again. Like I said, we got 2 DVDs of her video. If you can call back at 832-910-7727. We'll let Brandy give them. We'll let her answer the phone, and like she's gonna autograph them for you, and we'll make sure you get them. We get them to you. With that being said, like I said, the show's not over. Where's our DJ at? Where's our DJ?
He's in the back. He's eating some grub. But Brandy G, at this time, any comments? You've seen this video, and it's 1,000 things must be going through your mind right now.
Yeah. I was gonna tear up, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep on watching and keep my tears back. For me, making that video, I don't know why, but like when everybody else cries, I look at it and I cry too because it touches my heart.
Really? So it's very personal. It's something inside of you that's coming out, and it's not. There's no stunt actors in this and stuff like that.
Hello, this is DJ Fluffy. Who's speaking?
Nicole.
Nicole? Where are you calling from, Nicole?
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Nicole?
Nicole, are you there, Nicole?
Okay.
Oh, man.
You know who Nicole is, Brandy?
Disconnected, Mike?
I think you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call back,
Okay.
Nicole. I
Call
know
back.
you're listening. I know you're watching us. Hey, call back. We're glad you pick up where we left off. But anyway, Brandy G, you said you were mentioning that it's a personal thing, and it's like from inside.
Yeah. When I sing a song, like I don't just sing it from the words. Like I actually have to feel it to be able to make it to my own version, to make it unique. So like when I'm thinking of words, I try to write it where it's me telling a story and not just some lyrics with a beat. Because me personally, I like to listen to music that has a story, and I like to think of lyrics that tells a story, because the best music that you can hear and listen to is ones that tell the story.
And when you're talking about telling the stories, like if you're driving in your car, you can actually see and picture it as you're driving. And this song does that, right there, Fluffy.
Yes, it does. It really does. Like I said, it's a nice song, and
Beautiful.
I know the song has a lot of meaning to Brandy. She's talked about it before, and so like I said, when they told me they were doing the video, that's the first song that came to my mind, and they told me, yeah, that's the song we're doing. I knew she was going to do eventually a video with that song, because it means a lot to Brandy.
And a little hint: when you're doing weddings, other DJs out there doing weddings, this would be a perfect song for a father-daughter dance. Isn't that right there, Father?
So don't be surprised if you start hearing this song at 15s
And weddings.
and weddings and all that kind of
Yes.
stuff. Matter of fact, it's gonna go on our playlist, and sometimes
yes, we're adding
sometimes
that.
they come and ask us, hey, you got a song that we can dance? We don't know one. Trust me, we're gonna be putting it out there. Trust me. Matter of fact, this couple weeks ago, I had a wedding, and it was my aunt's wedding, and she came up to me and my uncle. He goes, hey, I need a song to dance with my mother. And he goes, I need a Spanish one. I need a slow one.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
And I couldn't think about it. All of a sudden, it came to my mind.
Hey, guess what song that was?
I'll give anybody a guess. Who do you think it was?
And anybody can guess. Jesse's song.
Jesse's song came to my mind. I said, hey, he made a song for his mother. That'll be a perfect song. And we actually played it. I mean,
it was off the chain. It was perfect.
Everybody was crying in the hall. And like, okay, what's going on? It's a song, it's dance. But when you listen to it, like Jesse said, along with Brandy's song here, it got some meaning to it. And when you listen to the song, you start going, okay, yeah, hey, that does fit me. This part of me, it makes sense. You're telling a story, and like I said, as soon as that song came on at the wedding,
let the tears flow.
I seen big old tears coming down her eyes. I was like, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying?
We had a usher handing out tissues.
But yeah, I mean, trust me, we're gonna be putting that in our thing, and we're gonna be using it for if they ask us, hey, you know a song? Hey, here we go. Here's what we got here. If you like it, we'll start playing. But don't be surprised if you start hearing it at weddings and 15s and the other places. It's a real nice song.
Beautiful song. So anything else? I mean, I know this is your first one. You got one underneath your belt, but I know you're ready for that next one and the next one and the next one. So what's next for Brandy G?
Well, I was thinking about doing Valerie in like the same time as Dance with My Father, which is an old time, but except I wanted to do it in like this place that has like how it used to be, where they had milkshakes and all that stuff. So I'm hoping to do that and just dance in the video this time, where I have dancers in the background, and we're just all having a good time singing to somebody named Valerie, or just mentioning Valerie.
Look at that. She's talking about writing songs, but you listen to her and she's already going into the producer mode.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm telling you that she's gonna,
she's got a game plan.
She got it. She
and
knows,
the thing is,
what she wants.
Just like a fisherman, you're gonna get hooked.
Yeah.
And once you get hooked, she's gonna really right in. Yeah.
A few minutes ago, she's talking about writing songs and singing songs. Now she's talking about producing it, doing this, doing that. She know what she wants. She know what she's going after, and that's what you need. An artist got to know, got to control their music. I want it this way. I want it this way. This is how I want it, and it got to be done this way.
Well, that's something exciting. What you're talking about, choreographed and stuff like that, with dancers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And of course, you're going to come up with the moves, or you going to do any backflips on this thing, or what are we doing?
Well, in my mind, I see like where I'm just going in, and then they act like they already know me, and I'm friends with them, and then they're like, "What do you want to order?" And I tell them, and then that's when it starts going where people are dancing, and then I start singing, and then there's flips, and then towards the end of the video, I wake up and they tell me, "Here's your drink," and then I just smile walking with my milkshake. So I'm hoping to make that video happen because I already know a place where they have things like that, and I already know what kind of dance, what kind of outfits. So I'm really excited if I can make that one.
Dad, get ready.
Oh yeah,
she knows what she wants already.
She knows. But this is my thing. If I was your best friend, I'd be like, Brandy, can I be in that video somewhere in the background, maybe?
Well, you know what, Brandy? I said I was going to put you in the spot, but now since you mentioned that song, Valerie, why don't you give us a little piece of that song?
Oh, he's putting you on the spot again.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
You do it? All right, here we go. We're going to get Brandy. We're going to put her on the spot again. She's done it before. I know she got an amazing voice, but she's going to give us a little piece of Valerie, of maybe her next coming video. So here we go. You ready, Brandy?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things like what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your tender hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
There you go. Like always. Amazing job.
Thank you.
So who knows? Like I said, that might be Brandy's next video. She already got the theme in her head. She knows what she wants to do, the outfit. The way it sounds to me, it sounds like one of those diner videos, right? There you go. Yeah. Skates and all that kind of stuff, like the old Sonics when they used to be together with skates.
I was just getting ready to say that, like a Sonics video, like they're coming out with the shakes and stuff like that, with the tray and stuff like that, they call them the four wheelers. They call those little skates the four wheelers. Anyway, Britney Spears made that up or something like that. I don't know.
Now, in that video, are you going to include your mom as one of your dancers out there? Because I see your mom back there. She's laughing like she wants to be in that video. Now they're going to put the dad in the skirt with the skates up there. I don't know about that, Brandy. I don't know about that video. Well, where's our DJ? We're going to keep on playing a little bit more music. Like I said, if you try to call in, call again. Like I said, we're doing the middle of the interview, but we got 2 more DVDs to give away. Call in 832-910-7727. Like I said, we've got 2 videos, 2 DVDs of the new release, Dancing with My Father, from Brandy G. Like I said, so give us a call, 832-910-7727. DJ Rodman, you got something for us?
Yes, sir. We're going to kick it off with Jimmy Gonzalez y Grupo Más.
All right, well, here we go. Don't forget, call in, 832-910-7727. Hello, this is DJ Fluffy. Who's speaking?
This is Greg Gonzalez. I'm from Houston. I watched the video. I wanted to make some comments on it.
All right. Well, what do you got, Ms. Greg? We got Brandy here. Brandy, say hi to Greg.
Hi.
Okay. How you doing? Your video kind of inspires dads that don't have good relationships with their daughters, like myself. So it kind of gives you, a little bit of insight that the relationship that you have with your dad, I wish that I had with my daughter. So the video also inspires people like us that wish they had good relationships with their daughters.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mr. Greg. So you watched the whole video?
I did. I was watching the live stream, and you know, the video. I mean, the relationship that you have with your dad. I wish I had with my daughter, and it inspires me to try more to connect with my daughter. You know.
There you go. Well, Mr. Greg, you know, for calling in, and you know, we're gonna give you Brandy's DVD, the video of Dancing with Her Father. We're gonna have her autograph it, and we're showing it there on the live stream if you're still looking at it. So we're gonna get your information down, so we can send you this video, or you know, if you want to pick it up, you know, just let us know. Or you know, I'm gonna give you a number in a few minutes, so you can call in, and maybe you can call some more, and we'll make sure we get the video for you.
All right, that sounds good.
But we're gonna get Brandy to autograph it for you, and we're gonna give you one of her copies. Like I said, this is gonna be the second one that we're giving out. And thank you for you know, tuning into SCP Radio, and then you know, thank you for, you know, for showing the support to Brandy.
Sure, that sounds good. I'll be happy to receive the video.
Okay. Now let me tell you what. If you can, in a few minutes, I'm gonna give you a number right now on the air. I'm gonna give you 832-443-7568. If you can.
Okay, 832. What was the last?
443-7568.
Okay, that sounds good.
Text me.
Call it back and give him my address.
Yeah, just call it back or just text me the information. That's my personal phone, and you know, we'll give you send me your address and all stuff, and we'll make sure that this DVD gets to you. We'll mail it out to you, and we'll have Brandy autograph for you.
That sounds great.
All right. Anything else you want to say to Brandy before we go?
I think she's an amazing artist. Keep up the work.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to ACP. And, you know, like I said, we'll make sure we get this DVD out to you. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Once again, this is your boy, DJ Fluffy, coming straight to you from the Skylab Studios here on SCP Radio. And we have the one and only most beautiful, talented Miss Brandy G in the house. She was debuting her first music video. We had special guests in the house. We have Mr. Jessica Macho. Of course, her parents are here. My wife, Michelle's here. Mom and Dad Lopez in the house. We got Miss Melinda in the house. You know, we got our special guest DJ Rodman. We got Miss Dori from Grupo Nivel also in the house. And we got a special lady in the back over there. She's hiding. She's also part of the SCP crew. She is a host of Lipstick Live in the house. You know, so welcome. She finally came to one of my shows after I come to all her shows. You know, I'm always at her shows showing her support and everything. She finally came to one of my shows. You know, but I'm glad to have her here. You know, but she's part of the family. Well, Miss Brandy, you know, what can we say? You know, talented, amazing. Already thinking for the next video as a producer, as a director. You know, there ain't no limits for you, as I can see. You know, like Mr. Jesse also said, there's no limits for you. You're gonna go, you know, beyond and do whatever you want. You know, I can see it it's in your hands. You can do whatever you want. You know, like I said, just remember where you came from. You know, do it from the heart, and you will go as far as you want to go. You know, just keep that in mind all the time. You know, just remember where you came from. You know, be yourself, be who you are, and keep on doing what you do. You know, You know, we can't wait till the next video. You know, and we can't wait for your next CD, which I'm ready to hear you sing Spanish music. You know, you know, I've been listening to it. You know, I was gonna ask you, but I said, no, we're gonna give you a surprise. We're gonna wait till you get the full song. We're gonna bring you back over here, and you're gonna do your first Spanish song for us here.
Yeah.
You know? But just in case y'all know, Miss Brandy is gonna be having a 15 coming up pretty soon. You know, so we're all excited about that because we're gonna be DJing her at her party. SCP Radio will be at her party. You know, and it's gonna be a privilege, you know, for us to be out there. And you know, who knows? We might even play the video out there for the people out there. You know. But,
Brandy G, for this quinceañera gonna be coming up, is the whole school coming?
Well, you see, it's gonna be packed. There's actually a lot of people I invited. We had some invitations, and I took some of those, and I almost gave them all away because I have so many friends. So I'm excited that they are in this journey with me. and that they'll be able to go to my quinceañera and share a memory with me.
There you go.
Well, Fluffy, I don't know about you, but I know the experience that I've had is when you invite 10, they invite 10, and they invite 10. Next you know, you invite 20, and there's 800 that show up. So
Yeah,
I think we're in for that.
you know, and that's the problem. You know, I hate to say it, but us Mexicans, that's what it is. You get one invitation, and man, we bring 20, 30 people with us. You know what I mean? Hey, that's the way it goes. Oh, don't worry about the food. We don't want the food. We just want to dance. We don't want the food. You know, so. But you know, she's gonna have a big party. You know, we're not gonna say where it's gonna be at. There's none of that. You know, but I just want to say that, you know, it's an honor for us to be out there and be able to provide entertainment for, you know, for her 15, and you know, it's a great honor for her to choose us as her entertainment out there.
Oh, yeah, that's a blessing.
So you know, we're excited for that. And yes, you heard it right. She right now she's only 14 and already doing this and has an amazing voice. So, you know, we're ready for it. We're ready to have a good time. I don't know about that. I think that is you know, worried about all those kids showing up, the whole school. Imagine the whole school of Pearland coming in. I hope you rented a big old hall for the 15. I think we'll probably have to get some security. Hey, we got a security guard right here. You know, if you need a security guard, you know, we can check at the door, make sure you're on the list if you're not on the list, you know. So, but we're ready for that. And, you know, Brandy, what are your friends going to say when they see this video?
To be honest, I have no idea. I mean, when I send them the link, and I already know one of my friends is going to be like, OMG, OMG, OMG. And then they're going to be like, it brought me to tears. And they're just going to text me nonstop about it and be like, okay, I get your point, but thank you. And then, you know, they're going to call me, they're going to FaceTime me, and it's going to be so much. I'm like, I'm trying to sleep here, but, you know.
Well, you still got what, about one more week in school?
Yeah.
So, you know, Monday's going to be going crazy in school, you know.
The thing that sucks about next week is I have to take finals on my actual birthday, and then we get out 2 days after that. So,
well, you better do good. You better do good on those tests.
oh, so am I. I'm hoping that I pass them.
You'll pass them. You pass them with flying colors. If not, look, that's it right now. You don't pass them, no quinceañera. Ooh, man. No, we're just joking around. Well, Miss Brandy, we got our webcam going here. Why don't you say, you know, bye to our people that are listening, they're watching us right now. And like I said, it's not a bye. It's just till next time she comes back in the studio. You know, next time she comes in, she's gonna come with maybe another CD, another video.
Oh yeah.
Who knows? But remember that our doors are always welcome. Mom and Dad, if you ever want to go out, y'all need a babysitter, you can come drop her off here with us. We're here.
Oh yeah.
You know, on the weekends, we're always here. We're all family. We'll take good care of her. You know, so you know, you can drop her off.
Of course, DJ Flex is gonna put her to work by doing all these acapellas.
Oh yeah, I mean, she ain't gonna come for free. You know, she's gonna come and you know we put a sing or something. We even put her to DJ or something like that. You know. But now that we're saying DJ,
that's a good idea.
I want to know where Dr. Dre's at. Why isn't Dr. Dre here?
I told her, I was like, come on, you have to come. They're waiting for you to come and rap. And then she just starts laughing. And then she was like, because when we're in choir, my choir teacher says, bring your inner fierce out. Like she says, Beyonce has Sasha Fierce. And then my choir teacher was like, Drea, what's your nickname for that? And she was like, oh, it's Dr. Dre. And I'm like, hey, I know where you got that from. And then we started telling her about it. And so now a lot of people call her Dr. Dre. And today at the dance, she was all dancing. And I was like, go, Dr. Dre. And then everybody started saying it. So I can tell you that I'm a quinceañera. It's going to be a lot of dancing, a lot of screaming, a lot of singing. So it's going to be really turn up.
Jimmy, you hear that, Jimmy? They want to dance all night.
I'm gonna call in sick that day, so we might have a Rodman there. No, I'm just joking. I will be there. I will come with it because the thing is that as long as we got dancers out there and they're ready to, I hope you got a lot of energy because we got a lot of energy of the music to put out, and then you know, like here at SCP, we play what the people want, and then yeah, we can handle. There's nothing we can't handle.
Well, like I said, she wants to dance, and we're going to make sure that she's dancing all night long.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is that on Dr. Dre, on the issue, you shouldn't have told her the truth. You should have told her, like, hey, girl, we're going to go over here and we're going to the movies. And then you bring her right here, and she's like, hey, you tricked me. Like, well, you wouldn't come if I told you the truth. So.
What do you say we prank call Dr. Is she awake right now?
I think she is.
Oh, my God. You got a prank caller?
What do you say we call her? You want to call her?
No.
You think she'll answer?
Hopefully.
Oh, no, come on, Fluffy. We can't do that to a.
She should be here supporting her.
I
best
agree, sir. I
friend.
agree, but come on, prank call.
I think we're gonna call her.
It'd be
What
the
do you
first
think?
one we've ever done on SCP Radio.
Go with Mike Brandon. Give the
Uh-oh.
number.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we wait to, is she gonna do it?
Oh yeah, we're gonna prank call her. She should have been here with the best friend,
No.
showing her 110% support. You know.
What if she's in the middle of a dance or something?
No, she's not.
Okay.
The dance is over. The dance was over already, right? Right, Brandy? Yes. You know.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, you're right.
She should have came. She should have came out last time, supported her friend, and now we're gonna.
Well, maybe she went home and turned on the TV and she's watching right now as we speak.
Well, she's watching. She's gonna see us calling her.
Oh. So as we're waiting for this call, Brandy G, what's next for Brandy G?
You're gonna hear a lot of
Okay.
music, a lot of practice, more things coming up, new things coming up, probably an original song and a duet with my father.
Oh yeah.
And then you'll be hearing about practices for my quinceañera, and it's gonna be really fun having new things.
And speaking of that, for news listeners and everybody interested in Brandy G, where can they find Brandy G and learn more about Brandy G?
Dad, you want to come up real quick? We'll get to Dad while Brandy's up there.
Yeah, guys, Brandy's working. She's working behind the scenes. So right now we're gonna pull her
Right here,
her
Mr.
father.
Bobby, right here. If anybody wants to get a hold of Brandy, let's say for
bookings,
performance, or something, how can they get a hold of her? What are the contacts?
We'll just message us on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So
we can just leave their phone number and I'll call them back.
Okay, so y'all heard it. You know,
Please leave your message for 8.
She saw. She turned off her phone. All right. Well, we'll get her next time. We're gonna put her on the spot at the 15. You know, and we'll get her next time. So if anybody wants to get a hold of Brandy for a gig or something, make sure just Facebook them, or Brandy, what's your Facebook page?
My Facebook page is Brandy Garcia. So yeah, my Facebook page is Brandy Garcia. I actually made a new Facebook because I forgot my password to the other one. So I have to make a new Facebook page, but it's going to be the same, Brandy Garcia. And you'll hear a lot from that, and you'll see sneak peeks and everything to get you updated on more what's coming up.
There you go. Matter of fact, we'll even have information here. You can even send the stuff here, and we'll be make sure we get in contact with them for any kind of gigs or any performance like that. She'll be more than welcome to come out there and do her thing. So so just keep in touch with her. And like I said, we can get a hold of her friend, Dr. Dre. And if you want a little story about Dr. Dre, that's one of her friends from school. They came here last time, and the very first time she came out here, if I'm mistaken, and we all gave them names. They were all here. They were all jamming out, and I was playing some Tejano music, and I can see that was not their kind of thing. So we had DJ Jimmy Ray here, and I said, "Hey Jimmy, take over a little bit." And man, he put some English music, and they got crazy.
Yeah.
So then we started talking to her. She would like to rap, so we gave her the name of Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
She had a little hoodie on, and I think it was a hoodie or a cap on, something like that. So name Dr. Dre came up, and that's the name we gave her. So.
Well, we had him dancing doing the line dance, the wobble right here. And if you have you missed that video, it's actually Mike. I think we still got that video, right, Mike?
It's on Facebook. I think it's on our Facebook page.
Yeah, so you got to search a little bit, but it's there. I mean,
Space Cadet Pro on Facebook.
Oh yeah, and it's right there. I mean, it's in clear. I mean, this.
Hey, Mike, that might be a little good blooper for her 15 video.
Oh yeah, we can put it up there.
That is true.
We got all the videos here, so we're gonna have something special for her.
And Dr. Dre's gonna have to rap because she owes us a rap.
Yep. So you make sure, Brandon, you tell Dr. Dre that we said here that she's gonna have to rap that day, so she better practice.
Today she was actually rapping in third period, which is choir. It was to a song by Drake. So I was like, you need to come today because we still need to hear you rap. Like,
Yeah, she owes us.
Well, you let her know that we're gonna put her on the spot on your 15, and she's gonna have to rap. All right. So with that being said, Ms. Brandy, like I said, I want to say thank you so much for coming out here. Thank you for choosing us to premiere your video. First ones to be out here. That's a great honor for us. That you chose us. And like I said, once again, all right. With that being said, Ms. Brandy, any special shout out to any of people?
I want to thank Jesse for coming out here and supporting me. And I want to thank everybody that called and that's watching and for your support and everybody here at SCP Radio supporting me, helping me go more further to make my dream happen and for being like family. Also, I want to thank my parents, my whole family, my friends, and mostly I want to thank God for putting me in this position because without him, I wouldn't be living my life right now. So
there you go. Well, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Brandy G. And like I said, Mr. Bobby, is it okay if we keep the CD to give it out? The CD? Okay. Well, we got one more DVD left that we're going to have here. Anybody that wants it, like I said, if you can call in or, even send us a text. We got one more DVD here that we're going to have her sign before she leaves. Or, like I said, we'll still be here for a little bit longer. You can call in 832-910-7727 and say that you want Brandy's DVD, first music video, and we'll be glad to give it to you. We'll get the information to you. But with that being said, Ms. Brandy, we got the webcam over there. If you can wave by, once again, thank you for coming out here.
thank you.
Mr. Bobby and Mrs. I keep on forgetting your name. You remind me of Judy, but I'm sorry. You look like Judy. I'm sorry. But I'm going to say Mrs. Castillo. Thank you for bringing Brandy out here, And Mr. Jesse, thank you for coming out. And our guests behind us, thank you all very much for coming out. Let's give it up for Brandy before we leave. Once again, thank you very much. And see y'all next time. We're out of here.
This is your boy, Light Jockey Mike, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting SCP Radio. That's the end of our show, but please be sure to check us out on spacecadetpro.com, where you will be able to watch our videos, find and like all of our social media accounts, and chat with us. While you are there, click on the radio tab, where you will be able to see the show schedule and all of the different ways to reach us. You can also listen to us from there if you are on a PC or laptop. Thanks again, and remember, we are the future in entertainment.